So, after a massive delay, but apparently no reshoots. If there have been reshoots, they've kept them really under wraps. Although I would imagine it's hard to do reshoots with a child star, as the It movies found out, because they age up so rapidly. But this movie's been held for almost a year, and it's trending today with its new trailer, but for all the wrong reasons. With fans saying this ain't no Harry Potter, which of course I think is what Disney hoped, but is more Percy Jackson. Now, the Percy Jackson movies, besides being apparently an abomination to those who read them, who read the books, they weren't so bad. We got 2 of them. But that movie does seem a bit too small to be worth Disney's time these days. They only deal in really big movies. And speaking of really big movies, Kenneth Branagh, who's directing here, has delivered for them not just once, but twice before. He did the first Thor. It wasn't the best Thor, but it got Thor on the board. It did what it needed to be done. And he did one of the first live-action fairy tales, Cinderella. Also not the best, but it did what it needed to do and got that franchise on the board. So can you get Artemis Fowl on the board? It has an impressive cast with this new poster. I'm like, what are Josh? I mean, we already knew Judi Dench was in this, but I'm like, Josh Gad is like a Harry Potter ripoff, right? And Colin Farrell, what are you doing? He's like, don't worry, I'm already in Batman. I'm like, okay, I feel better now. So let's take a look at this. I've never read, just like I didn't read the Percy Jackson, but I didn't read the Percy Jackson books, and I thought the movies still were only okay. I haven't read any Artemis Fowl books, so let's see if I think this looks not so bad. All right, you would think this would be a Memorial Day movie. It seems like it's just perfect for the Memorial Day weekend box office curse, although Aladdin, of course, eluded that last year. But this comes out the weekend after Memorial Day. Okay, here, can't even do that right, apparently. Okay, here we go.
We want to know everything about the man you work for.
The man? Oh no. This isn't about the father. This is about the son. Artemis Fowl.
Colin Farrell as the father is excellent.
You've grown strong, son. And smarter than I ever imagined.
Then take me with you.
You're all I have now, Artie.
It's great casting.
There's just one very important thing I have to do.
Disappear.
Authorities launched a worldwide manhunt for the famous collector. He is suspected to have been behind some of the biggest robberies ever.
Dad. Hello?
Your family has taken something of great value from us. Return it to me or I will destroy everything you love.
You weren't supposed to see this yet. Your father is in a complicated profession. For years, he has protected powerful secrets that have kept mankind safe from the dangers of another world. It's time to face your destiny.
Ooh, nice suit.
This is what they call greatness.
But we are not alone in this.
Mulch Diggums, just sit down with that giant dwarf.
And I'm Holly Short, your ally on the other side.
I can see why people are upset though. Disney didn't have the guts to do what the book is like.
All right, save my father, save the world.
Whole team ready, tell them we on deck.
Scared, Artemis?
I prefer scared to dead.
An army is coming.
You think you can beat us?
We'll see.
A lot of ripoffs in this movie.
Who do you think you are?
Has some integrity.
I'm the next criminal mastermind.
Now look around, this is what they call greatness.
I didn't read much on trolls. Anything I should look out for?
The teeth.
They eat people. Good to know.
Those VFX still aren't done. And they've been working on this for much longer than they thought they were going to. You know, it's weird. I preferred it before all the VFX and fairy stuff, like the fairy tale stuff, showed up. I was like, can't he just be the son of a mastermind, a criminal mastermind? I was more into that, quite frankly. I like the James Bond aspects of it, not so much the fairy tale ones, which I'm sure Disney feels will be the big selling point. I think the biggest problem for this film continues to be the casting of Artemis Fowl himself. With all due respect to this young actor, he seems like He's not one of the great child actors of all time. Haley Joel Osment, Dakota Fanning, the ones that really, risen up to the level of their adult co-stars. He's not a lead, and I'm sorry to say it. And also in the books, I am familiar with them because I'm getting ready to cover the movie. It's a villain. He's a villain. His father's a villain, and they've turned them into heroes because, of course, they're Disney characters. But it wouldn't be so bad to have they're clearly villains who play by a certain set of rules still, right? And it would be fun to have them show up at the theme park and everyone would be like, oh, it's the villain. People love Villains Night. It's a huge thing during Halloween. So why not have a whole movie about a villainous father and his child? The Descendants is huge. Although, spoiler alert, none of the Descendants' children are really that evil. Because it's Disney. All right. What do you think? I'd watch it, but I go, this is a summer movie where you're like, air-conditioned theater, popcorn, fizzy soda, put my feet up. Oh, that was okay. And still, it was only okay. But, I still think I can see a lot of people, checking this out. Maybe. It depends what else is around it. So what did you think? Artemis Fowl fan or not? Share your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching with me. Subscribe today. And of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.